Gekkoukan High School, school gates.
Yo, damn, it's cold. But of course, you never miss a day of school. Man, can you believe this year's already over? We're practically seniors now. Just one more year. You think anything interesting will happen? I hope you're right, but seeing the current seniors makes me wonder. Seems like all they frickin' do is study. Talk about boring. Is that gonna be us next year? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Hey, is that girl looking at us? Dude, she's pretty cute. How come I never noticed her before?
What are you talking about? She lives in the same dorm as us.
Seriously? What's her name then?
I don't know.
So then why are you giving me a hard time? Anyway, it's always crazy in the dorms this time of year. There's so many people coming and going. Oh yeah, did you hear? Akihiko-senpai's moving out. You know, the captain of the boxing team.
I know who he is, but I haven't really talked to him. Of course, all the graduates are leaving, even Kirijo-senpai.
Miss Student Council President. She's in our dorm too, huh?
Man, what's up with that girl? Hey there! Are you looking at us? Is something wrong?
It's nothing.
She looks kind of depressed, doesn't she? Wait, do you think she might be interested in me?
I doubt it.
Ouch, that hurts. By the way, Yuka-tan, never mind, forget it.
Aw, come on now, don't give me that.
Well, do you remember how we became friends? I mean, don't take it the wrong way. I was just thinking.
Well, it's not like we're best friends or anything, so I guess it just kinda happened.
Yeah, I guess so.
It is kind of weird, actually, now that I think about it. But I can't really explain why. Anyway, that girl.
Oh, crap.
The days go by peacefully without incident. Alright, so let's go talk to everyone who we've completed social links with.
Hey, Katone! Hey, wanna go to Hagakure today? I've got a sudden craving for their special bowl. Yikes, no way! I don't have extra cash right now. We're best friends, aren't we? No sponging off of friends! But man, I never imagined that I'd become such good friends with you when you first transferred here. I always thought that girls were a special kind of being or something. But you're not aliens after all. You're like the same kind of humans as guys are, something like that. I wanted you to rely on me and I tried to act all cool. I ran around and did a lot of things. And even when I didn't know how to explain myself, you still understood what I was thinking. And I understood you too. I think. Let me know if you're ever going through some hard times, okay? If you can't say it, just give me a sign. Even if we end up in different classes next year, I'll always rush to your rescue. Oh yeah, have you heard? All the new teachers that are coming in April are female. Kenji's totally psyched about it. I mean, it got to the point that I couldn't stand being around him.
I was at that point from the beginning.
Well, that doesn't matter to me. I've got a girl that I care about. Not you? I did have someone. No, I'm not lying. I wouldn't make up some lame lie about that. It's just, I had someone, right? Am I forgetting something really important? Something I should never forget? Sorry, I'm gonna pass on the ramen. Sorry.
Oh my god, actual character development for Junpei? Imagine! Imagine! This is why the female version is superior.
Hey, Katone, on your way home? Are you doing anything? I wanted to talk to you about something. It's kind of embarrassing to say here, so can we go to the roof? Sorry for calling you out here. I actually have a little favor to ask. Well,
Yukari's eyes are cast down as if hesitating.
it's my mom. I want you to meet her. I just promised to visit my mom. but I'm still kind of scared. If I see her, I might end up saying some really nasty things. What if we end up hurting each other even more? I don't want to hurt her feelings. I still haven't sorted all this out inside. I think I do want to see her. That's why I thought it'd be great if you could be there with me. Having you there will make me feel more confident, and I want to introduce you to her. I want to tell her that you're my best friend. So, if it's not too much trouble, how about it? Really? Thanks. Well then, I'll call her up right away. I've been putting this off for so long. Let's see. How does during spring break sound? Man, I didn't realize until just now that spring break's almost here, huh? We're already seniors. I wonder if we're going to have new people come to our dorm. It'd be nice if we got along with them. I mean, we never really interacted with Mitsuru-senpai or Akihiko-senpai after all. At the end of the year, we'll graduate and go to college and then start a career? That feels like it's a long way off. I wonder what's going to happen to us. Anyway, just remember to keep a day open during spring break, okay? I'll get in touch with you later. See ya!
Andre Laurent Jean Gurix? That's too long! A samurai's name should be simple and short. Oh, Kotone! I think this letter is for you. It's all in hiragana, but if it's not yours, can you give it to whoever it's for? It's from Andre... whatever. I can't remember those long foreign names. When he was in my class, we just called him Bebe.
You took the letter from Mr. Ono. The sender's name is listed as Entre Laurent Jean Giraud. It's from Bebe. You open the envelope. The envelope transports you to the rooftop. Hello, Kotone-sama. This is Bebe. Bebe's halting words line the pages. You can picture Bebe's smiling face. The kanji is difficult for me, so I'm sorry this is all in the hiragana. I learned a lot in Japan, but Bebe is still not that good. I write this with a dictionary. Bebe showed Uncle the kimono. He had much praise for it. He says that Japan is a great country. Bebe is so happy to hear this. So I tell Uncle that I want to go back to the Japan. I tell him many times. He say, okay. You can sense Bebe's joy through his words. But Bebe decided not to go back. I'm sorry, Kotone-sama. I said I'd come back, but this is a lie. Bebe didn't know. My aunt wasn't the only one who helped me study abroad. Uncle, relatives, neighbors, many people helped. They all wanted me to go back. They said, we will help pay for it. But my uncle is sad that my aunt died. Bebe cannot enjoy Japan while uncle is in grief. Bebe cannot take everyone's money for his own fun. Learning about Japan can be done in France too. That's why Bebe will stay in France. When Bebe is strong enough on his own, then I will come to Japan again. Bebe's handwriting has left an impression on the paper. He seems very determined.
Bebe thought about how fun it is to make clothes with Kotone-sama and entered the School of Fashion. I made the clothes for the school contest. Bebe won first prize. I named these clothes that won first place Kotone, a very wonderful name. It is the name Bebe likes. Japan and France, Kotone-sama and Bebe, they are far apart. But I will always be close. Even if you can't see me, that will not change. Every day was fun. A lot. Even if you do bad things, even if you become famous, even if you get married, my feelings, they do not change. Baby will always love Kotone-sama. Aishiteru. To my dear, dear Kotone-sama, Bebe.
The words near the end are smeared.
Kotone. You're funny. Every time I think about you, there you are. Hey, can you come with me for a little bit?
Gekkoukan High, field. Rio is staring nostalgically at the tennis court.
I didn't have any fun at all in this club until you joined the team. I thought that everything in my life was painful when it came to tennis. I even blamed my teammates when things didn't go my way. I thought they weren't being serious enough and were putting me down. I resented everyone else for my own failures. But it's different now. Playing tennis is fun, and I have fun every day, too. It's because I have a goal now. I was always at a loss about what good it would do my life if I kept playing tennis. It's not like I was going to be a professional player, so I needed to put an end to it and study harder. But when I was in academic and career counseling, here's what I said. I want to go to college by playing tennis. I'm going to get a 4-year scholarship and play after I graduate. I really do want to be a professional tennis player. I mean, I've never actually said it, but it's what I was always thinking. I'd rather not have a dream at all if it's just going to fall through on me in the end. I was scared, but I learned how to have courage from you and everybody else in the club. I learned how to be strong and how to go for something I want. Thank you.
Rio bows slightly.
I just wanted you to know that. I'm going to go along with a college training camp during spring break. I wanted to tell you before I left. Wish me luck that I don't start complaining during training. Well then, see you.
Yo, Katone! It's been a while since I last saw you at school like this. I'm feeling a little nostalgic. That's why I'm taking a look around the school right now. This is my last chance after all. It might have felt like forever at the time, but now it seems that those years went by in a flash. All I did was box for all 3 years. Is that really all I did? Oh, no. We had some good times together. I enjoyed those. If we hadn't been in the same dorm, we might never have even met. The world seems mysterious that way. I'm going to leave the dorm soon. I won't be able to be at your side all the time like I can now. But that's not going to change anything. Well, I mean, my feelings for you aren't going to change. So, don't be sad, alright? Do you remember Shinji? I mean, Shinjiro. Shinji was supposed to graduate with me too. I can't believe he got dragged into that incident. I still can't force myself to accept what happened to him. Even to this day.
Okay, that was abrupt. Shiomi. Could we go somewhere to talk? I have some business to take care of later on, but I want to be with you until then. No matter what, I'm sorry, but I can't let you go anywhere else. Gekkoukan High School Student Council Room. This room brings back memories. I was only away for a little while due to the exams. The results haven't been posted yet, but I don't have any doubts that I passed. This spring, I'll formally become a university student. So this will be my last chance to see the view from here. I don't have much time today. All the members of the head family are gathering for a briefing session. The Kirijo group looks strong right now, but it's actually very frail. It could collapse at any time. I must stay strong. Mitsuru seems a little tired. Of course you can. In fact, there's something only you can do. Who else will help me relax if I become exhausted? Who will be by my side? Soon, I'll be saying my farewells to the dorm, too. I've been slowly packing up my things, but it's not going well. Everything brings back memories. A book, a picture, a piece of clothing, on and on. My senior year seems short, but very full. It went by so quickly. Especially after you arrived. Everything changed with you. If you hadn't come to this school, I wonder what would have become of me. Would I have accepted my arranged marriage? Or would I have gotten on my motorcycle one day, driven off, and never returned? Fate is a mysterious thing. But there's no use dwelling on the past. I have things that must be done to secure our future for the Kijijo group and myself. I will not hesitate to put forth the effort, I swore that to you. Come visit the Kijijo head family sometime. We shall have tea with everyone. Our relationship isn't one that will end with graduation, right? I wonder how we'll change as time passes. I look forward to finding out. It's almost time. I have to be on my way. I wish we could see each other back at the dorms, but I'll be late tonight. Maybe this weekend? Well, see you.
Oh, Katone-chan, what a coincidence. I have something to ask you. Where should I start? Anyway, come with me.
Yamagishi, what are you doing outside the faculty office?
I want to start a tech club.
Tech gloves? You mean technician's gloves? Well, I think you'd have to go to a hardware store for those.
Not tech gloves, a tech club. Like a club all about technology and electronics.
You want to start a club? Why is Yamagishi so troublesome? Look, it's already March. Can't you at least wait until April?
Huh? But I really want to get started on it now. I'll do my best to find members. So, do I have your permission to start a club?
What? You mean to say you don't even have any members yet? Then it's not even worth discussing. You can't start a club without at least 5 members. Now then.
Oh, he's gone. Well, it looks like I need to find 5 people. I could just make it like an unauthorized club like the cooking club, but... Katone-chan, would you like to join my tech club? Yes, I'm so glad. I was hoping you would say that. I thought liking electronics made me strange. I always kept it to myself because I thought it was strange for a girl to be interested in that. But you know how I gave you those headphones? While I was making them, I had so much fun and felt so happy. When I thought about how they might make you happy, I couldn't help but feel excited. It was the same feeling I felt when I cooked with you, Katone-chan. When I was bothered about trying to cook things right, I kept messing up and wanting to give up. That was because I'd forgotten why I was doing it. I wanted to study cooking because I wanted to make something that you and everyone else could enjoy. Everything just became fun once I remembered that. I like everyone, including you, Katone-chan. I want you all to always be happy. Once I realized that, I figured that I should make everyone happier with what I'm really good at. That's why I decided to form a tech club. I want to improve my skills and make various things everyone can use. I keep saying everyone, but who am I talking about? It makes me feel really warm inside, and that I do like them, but I can't remember their faces. Oh, I almost forgot. The cooking club will continue to meet too. I'll be real busy, but I want to keep trying. It's like I really want to give it everything I have. I'd be happy if you showed up to the cooking club next year too. And if you want, the tech club will welcome you too. Alright, I need to hurry and find some tech club members. First, I need to make some posters. Well, see you later.
It's the library. You remember how you and Saori worked together as members of the library committee here? Gyokukan High Library. The door is unlocked, but there's no one inside. Oh, there you are. You remember Saori Hasegawa, right? I have a letter for you. Miss Onishi hands you a letter. Her work here as a member of the library committee must have been her only fond memories of this place. Well, have a safe trip home. Miss Onishi leaves. You decide to read the letter alone in the library.
Katone-chan,
How are you? This is probably the first time I've called you that. I'm doing well.
Saori's small handwriting fills the paper. You can imagine Saori's smiling face as she wrote this letter.
I've gotten used to the dorms. I've made friends that I talk to and laugh with every day. But there's no one like you who would get angry and stand up for me.
Then they're not your friends.
I think you're the only person who would do that for me after all. But I believe that it would make you happy if I learned to enjoy my life in this new place. I'm doing my best to live my own life here. There's one thing that I never told you. I did love someone, but he's no longer with us. I made him suffer and forced him into a corner. My parents severely blamed me for the incident. They sent me out as an exchange student, and I never knew when I'd be able to return to this country. My parents must have not wanted to see my face. Because I was sent far away to a country where I had no one to rely on, I didn't go to school at all. A church took me in, and I prayed for his soul every day. I prayed for him and that he would forgive me for being too weak to kill myself and end the pain. Kotone-chan, I'm so sorry. I was so weak that I couldn't tell you this. I was scared that you would hate me. After we started being friends, I began to want something more than a casual friendship. I wanted you to come to understand me. But no one is ordering me around anymore. I'm acting as I wish. But being in control of your destiny, it's a scary thing. If I hurt someone's feelings, I feel like I'm denying myself something. It's much easier if I go with the flow. But not doing that is to stand up for what you taught me. It means that I am alive, and I'm meant to be alive. It's almost spring break, but I won't be going back home. I haven't contacted my parents either.
Good. Fuck them.
But one day, I want to be able to say that I'm glad that I'm living. And then, I want to be able to thank my parents.
For what?
And this is all because I had a friend like you. Thank you. With my deepest gratitude. Saori Hasegawa.
The letter ends there. Okay, time to get the Phantom Thieves to go murder, her parents. For not protecting her from what sounds like a sexual abuse situation that they blamed her for, and then, she in turn blamed herself for.
Hello, Kotone-kun. I'm glad I caught you here. There's something I wanted to tell you. We'll still be able to talk to each other next year, but I wanted to say this while we're still both on the student council. I'm going to quit the council. I'm just not going to apply next year. That cigarette business gave me a lot to think about. This may sound odd, but do you think this country is heading in the right direction?
I don't know.
I see. Well, I feel differently. You're an optimistic woman, so maybe society looks different through your eyes. Around January, there was a sinister cult growing in popularity. A society without a future. For many people out there, that's the reality. I was thinking how we could change that, what it would take to change society. I thought maybe one influential person could start a revolution. But starting a revolution just because you have the power to do it creates more problems. That's why the Nixist incident taught me. I realized how naive I had been. Now, I think the best thing for society is more education. Things that each of us have to learn before going out into the world. That's what's needed most, so I'm thinking of becoming a teacher. A society is dictated by its people. If we improve the people's minds, society will be likewise improved. Aren't you going to laugh at me? Say something like, you, a teacher? I see. I'll do my best. I just wanted to thank you for that. It's all because of you. Thanks. And I'm not taking back the things I said. I don't regret them either. You haven't forgotten, have you? That I'm in love with you? Tell me what you think when I become more worthy of you.
I have a boyfriend!
I hope that day comes before you forget about me.
Not likely.
That's all. I'll see you later.
Okay. Magician, Priestess, Empress, Emperor, Hierophant. It's gonna be out there.
Aren't you the girl who used to talk to the monk upstairs? He actually called here trying to reach you. I think he had a message for you, but I can't quite remember it. Just hang on a sec.
The bartender walked into the club.
Here you go. I wrote it down. Good thinking, huh? But my handwriting isn't so good. I hope you can read it. I found my wife and son. My son's a good-for-nothing punk and my wife's as treated as usual. That witch... What? Hey! Shut up! I'm on the phone! A lot's happened, but I apologized 1,000 times and now everything's back to normal now. I guess you could say we're back in love with each other. I realized, rather than holding on to my pride, I needed to suck it up and apologize. Thanks to you, Katone. Take care, kid. Till we meet again. That's the end of it. That's the end of it. I hope I didn't miss anything. Hope my impression was good, too. He didn't leave any contact info or anything. But I'm sure you'll meet him again somewhere. Maybe you should become a nun. That crowd all knows each other, right? Anyway, stop by this place anytime. If you want a drink. As soon as you're over 21, of course. See ya. Oh yeah. When I came in to prepare to open, one of the regulars was already here. Don't you know him too? He looks so depressed. You should ask him what's wrong. Me? Nah.
It's Vincent. It's not my job. Plus, that game wasn't even that good.
I heard you say we were from the same street. A way of life, a way of my life.
Oh, hello, Katone-chan. How have you been? You've grown so much since the last time I saw you.
Come on, dear. There's no way she could have grown that much in so short a time. What must have happened is that we shrank. Right, Katone-chan?
Ah, good point, good point. You've got me there. By the way, Katone-chan, I'm thinking of giving this old place a remodeling. I'll make it even showier than the wing they're adding to Gekko-kan.
Speaking of which, the school's decided to move the persimmon tree to another field. It'll be replanted on a hill where you can see the whole campus, so our son can watch over the school and its students. I know that this tree isn't really our son, but it still makes me happy.
Once my dear wife heard, she couldn't stop crying. Come on, smile! Bah!
Don't yell, dear. Your dentures will fall out. Anyhow, we'll support the Gekko-kan High students as best we can. You look very mature now, Katone-chan. You must have been working so hard. Come visit us anytime.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay, he's here. Ruff. Ruff! Koromaru is nuzzling you with his nose. You petted him softly.
Aww.
Koromaru seems content. He won't budge from the front of the shrine. Could he be remembering the priest who used to live here? Koromaru is staring quietly at the shrine. You spend some time with Koromaru.
You're Katone-san, right? I'm Maiko's dad. If you have a minute, could we sit and talk for a while? Then, mind walking with me for a while? I'll buy you takoyaki. There's good takoyaki there. But I bet you know that already. When I see this place, I remember all the times I'd come here with Maiko. She came here when she ran away from home, too. She really loved the takoyaki. She was a good kid, huh? She's so good that I wonder if she's really my kid sometimes. I got a letter from Maiko. It's long and full of details about her new life over there. She says she's made a lot of friends. Let's see. She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school, and she has to get up early to clean the cages. They yelled at her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy her friends. I never knew she was that forgetful. Oh, and she did so well at her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she goes on to talk about how she plays at the park right by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun. Sounds nice. Nowadays, I come home to an empty house. The room seems so big without them. I wonder if she feels the same way about her house now that there's no dad in it. We put that kid through so much on account of her own problems. I feel terrible about it all. Maiko's really seemed to like you. She wrote about you in her letter, too.
I love Katone. I hope we can become family for real.
I was thinking...
Would you be willing to go out with me? I mean, don't misunderstand, I just thought Maiko would like that. Of course, I'm talking about after you turn 18. That's the law, right? Oh, that didn't come out right, huh? What am I saying? No, huh? Sorry, forget what I said. Goodbye.
Maiko's dad ran off. Yeah, I'm glad she went with her mom. That seemed like a good decision.
Hello there. Oh, you must be... by any chance, is your name Katone-san? I see. So, you're Katone-san. Oh, excuse me. I'm Mrs. Kamiki, Akinari's mother. My son talked about you a lot. I was just thinking about him. If you have time, could you sit here and talk about him with me? That's wonderful. Please sit down. Today is a special day. What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another of God's tricks. Today is my son's, Akinari's birthday. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19 years. It wasn't long enough. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. He had a genetic disease. Me, I'm healthy as a horse, but him... The doctors detected it at birth. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day I wondered if he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end.
I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad to have been given life. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you so much for the life you have given me.
That's what he said. He was the one who suffered so much, and yet he said that to me. But my son brought me a lot of joy, too. Holding his warm body in my arms just after he was born, those tiny hands, that first smile, hearing him breathe easily at night. Every day I gave thanks for him being alive. Every day I found new joy in him. And now, I'm so lonely, and there's nothing I can do. But my boy gave me so much that I have to keep on going, looking straight ahead. That's how I feel. I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places. Everything my boy could never do. I'll have so many stories to tell him about the things I've done. On that day, when we meet again on the other side, if I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me, when my son's condition worsened, he started writing a fable. But when I was cleaning out his room, I never found the notebook. He said he was going to show it to you first when he was done. I asked why not me, and he laughed and said, "You'll be the second one to see it, Mom." I suppose he wasn't able to finish the story. What? So he was able to give you the notebook? You explained how you received the notebook from Akinari and that you heard the entire story from him. I see. I'm so glad. That was my only regret. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. I see. You should hold on to the notebook. I'm sure that's what my boy would have wanted. I'll wait for him to tell it to me himself when I see him again. Now I have something else to look forward to.
Mrs. Kamiki stood up quietly.
I'm glad you and I could finally meet. Thank you. There's one piece of advice I'd like to give you, as an old lady to a young one. Take good care of the ones dearest to you. If you wait until their time has come and you're clinging to their cold bodies, then it's too late. Everyone who's born will die someday. Not just Akinari or me or you, it happens to everyone. So before that happens, it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it, but if you love someone, let them know it. We all go through life with the same struggles, the same heartbreak. We should be able to prop each other up with the same love and kindness as well. I'm sure you have something precious you can share with people. Always remember that.
Mrs. Kamiki left without looking back. I think that's everyone. Except for the, well, where's Ken? Yeah.
Oh, Kotone-san! I'm glad I found you. It was the kind of strange coming to the high school campus alone. Oh, I came today to drop off something that Akihiko-senpai forgot. You might not think so from the way he looks, but Akihiko-senpai's a little soft in the head sometimes. Talking about forgetting something. Do you remember that person named Shinjiro-senpai? He stayed at our dorm for a little while. I never had the chance to talk to him. But every time I think about him, I feel this pain and sadness. Like there's something really important. I get all these mixed feelings that I don't understand. It makes me think that I need to do something. I don't know what, though. I wonder why. Oh, I'm sorry. It was just easy to talk to you. Oh yeah, Kotone-san, you know how it's almost spring break? Why don't we go somewhere during it? How about we go see a movie or go shopping together? It's been a while since I've looked forward to a break like this. I think it's ever since my mom was still alive. Oh, did I ever tell you? My mom died in an accident. Ever since then, I've never looked forward to holidays or breaks. When I'm at school, I can forget about what happened, but now I have you with me, Kotone-san. I won't cry anymore. Thank you, Kotone-san. Thank you for not treating me like a kid. I can look forward to the future because of you. I'll be able to live with my head held high. That's how I feel. Well then.
Alright, yeah, we got everything except for Devil, which will happen when we get home. The TV is left on. The news is on.
Coming up next, a special report on the Amazing Commodities Corps of the Tanaka's Amazing Commodities program. President Tanaka's failure to account for certain expenditures has caused a media stir lately. We now join our field reporter live from the scene.
I'm reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office, where a swarm of journalists has convened. Word has it that President Tanaka will be coming out shortly to make a statement. The tension in the air here can't be denied.
Thank you, and we'll be looking forward to updates as soon as anything happens. Back to the studio. The unaccounted expenditure has sparked a massive investigation. Some theorize that tax evasion is the cause.
Oh, there's no question about that. I remind you that this is President Tanaka we're talking about. He tricks his own viewers for a few extra bucks. I bet he'd slit his mama's throat for a 5 yen piece. No matter how high his net worth rises, he'll never be satisfied. He's lower than the scum of an earthworm's belly. All that money and no charity's ever seen a dime.
Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that. Oh, this just in. Something has happened at the scene.
President Tanaka has emerged. He's carrying a microphone. It looks like he's going to sing?
Oh, it was you, grantor of your desires.
Hi, everyone. Amazing Commodities is here for you year-round, rain or shine. We have a monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. Our customers' ecstatic screams cause noise pollution. Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds, and we make losers every day out of people who don't buy. We're the only miracle left in the sad, desolate world. That's the Amazing Commodities guarantee. We look forward to your business.
President Tanaka's car drove off.
Oh, he's gone. What the hell are you doing? You call yourself a journalist? If you can't get one lousy comment out of him, it's as good as free advertising.
We'll just have to interrupt you there, as we've just received a fax. It's from President Tanaka. The message reads,
Hi, this is Tanaka, the best friend your pocketbook ever had. And what's in my pocketbook is my own business. It's not my company's money, so what's it to them how I use it? But let me make one thing clear. I'm not ashamed of a single thing. My conscience is clear, dear viewers, so buy my products guilt-free. Amazing Commodities here for you year-round, rain or shine. Buy now or drown in bitter tears. Bye-bye!
apparently, he has no intention of revealing his use for the funds.
Has this Tanaka no shame? Just because he's made some money for himself doesn't mean he can toy with the common man's emotions. As self-appointed representative of Joe Q Public, I have something to say and I'm not afraid to say it. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excesses of capitalism should be—
I mean, he's right, but the thing he doesn't know is that he's actually donating the money, so it doesn't really change anything. Thanks very much as we wrap up our special report. With no new clues as to how the funds have been used, we can only hope that they went to humanitarian purposes. Next up, your daily glimpse into the stock market, where Amazing Commodities stocks are skyrocketing on the strength of the bizarre revelations just now. The report continues. All is quiet. It doesn't seem like the others have returned yet. They all must be enjoying the peaceful evening. Even though you just returned from school, you are feeling very tired. You should go to sleep early tonight. The door's locked. What's in this room? The nameplate says Igus. The room is empty. You feel very tired. You should rest for today. And so if you didn't get the chance to talk to everyone before, you could do it today. I mean, I say get the chance, but if you just went home. But same thing happens. You are feeling tired. You can't keep your eyes open. You should rest. Tomorrow is senior graduation day. Graduation day, your room.
It's me, Igus. May I please come in? Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you. I remember everything. Everyone seems to have forgotten. But I remember that day, I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away. like you did at the last battle. Graduation's today, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. Such nice weather outside. Do you remember? The promise we all made? Why don't we go there and wait for the others? We can enjoy the view of this peaceful city.
Meanwhile, Gekkan High School auditorium.
The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the senior class to know that you've truly earned our respect. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and prosperity. On this auspicious occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kurijo.
Thank you. This last year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. Well, it must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you may know, my father unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness?
Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
The students began to buzz. Within that group, a handful of students stood up.
We...
Huh? Wait, wasn't I supposed to... Oh, I...
That's right. I remember now. Our promise.
I remember. Yes. Upon my father's death, I was set adrift in life. No longer will I run from the future. I will face it head-on, in memory of my father's will. I am resolved, free from doubt or hesitation. This is because... It is because I have such wonderful, such priceless friends.
Mitsuru!
We swore to each other never to lose hope, no matter what tomorrow brings.
After shouting that, Mitsuru leapt from the stage to rejoin everyone.
Senpai, we remember about her and Aigis.
Yes, of course. Let's go, everyone.
Where do you think you're going? We're in the middle of a ceremony.
Meanwhile, on the roof of the high school, the warm sunlight and gentle wind feels good on your resting body. Aigis is sitting close to where you're lying.
The wind feels so nice. This is my first time experiencing spring, but this season will eventually pass. After fighting alongside you and facing the world's end, I finally began to understand what it means to live. Thinking for yourself, not running away, accepting the inevitable. All things eventually come to an end. Every living thing will one day disappear. Only by accepting this can one discover what they truly want, what the meaning of their life will be. I understand now why I was so tormented by my lack of strength. Protecting others became more than just an order I had to obey. I wanted to do it for my own reasons. I realized this once I decided to try and prevent the fall. When I thought I might never see you again, something else became clear to me. What I wanted most. And so, I made up my mind. I decided that I would continue to protect you. I want to be your strength. I know I'm not the only one who can do this, but that's okay. My life will be worth living if it's for this reason. Thank Thank you. You're right. What am I doing? I understand now. So I should be happy.
Hey!
You hear voices calling out to you.
Everyone! I realize now that I have friends as well. You don't have to save the world to find meaning in life. Sometimes, all you need is something simple, like someone to take care of. I'll keep on living no matter what, so that I can protect you.
Agus is smiling gently. The gentle spring sunlight warms your body. The cheering you hear from afar, the slightly chill wind. This is the world you and your friends protected. You feel a little sleepy.
Thank you for everything. You're tired, aren't you? You can close your eyes. I'll always remain here by your side.
You can hear footsteps and several familiar voices drawing near.
The others will be here soon.
The bright sunlight and Agus's voice softly overlap. You're getting sleepier. Your eyelids feel heavy.
Don't worry. I'll always protect you.
Kantone doesn't die. Kantone doesn't die. Because we never see it. Okay, first of all, we never see it. Also, her social linking to Shinjiro prevents him from dying. Therefore, if she has the power to not die, I'm not in denial. I'm not in denial, it's true. Anyway, I think it's entirely possible that she doesn't die here because a female protagonist is able to social link with everyone else in the dorm, and therefore the bond is strong enough to prevent her death. But male protagonist isn't because he can't social link with the guys. You might say that that defeats the point, but I also think that the plot of this game is kind of stupid. Like I said, it doesn't really make any sense why we believe Ryoji about how Nyx is gonna kill everyone. Like, it's an interesting concept to struggle with, but I think they should have refined it a little more. Because it doesn't make sense. Like, why would we believe them? Why would we believe that Nyx can't be defeated? Anyway, that was Persona 3 Portable Remaster version. I think it's a pretty decent remaster, honestly. A lot of people, I think the people who are disappointed with, the remaster were expecting something like a remake, but it's literally just a port with like redrawn sprites and upscaled backgrounds. And yeah, the backgrounds are AI upscaled. But honestly, the game is only like $20, so I think it's perfectly worth the price. If it was like closer to full price, I would say, yeah, definitely they needed to remake all the backgrounds and stuff. But I think they're probably just remaking Persona 3 in general. Like, I know a lot of people were really disappointed and upset that this is the one that got the remake instead of FES. But FES is, like, not as good because it doesn't have female version. And also, I'm pretty sure they're just doing a full-on remake anyway, which will probably include, like, well, I mean, I hope include the female route as well. Like, they might be doing a whole, like, revamp. Which, if they are, that's really exciting because they would be fixing a lot of stuff, I think. Like, I assume that they would add, like, social links for the male character to do in... I mean, this is all just speculation. But this is kind of, me saying,
this is what I would want for the remake. Like, I want you to be able to play as the male character and social link as with your male dorm friends, and also hopefully have just friendship routes with the girls instead of if you do a 100% route you have to cheat, which kind of sours the ending in my opinion. I would say I hope you can date the boys as a boy and date the girls as a girl, but I know that's not gonna fucking happen. I mean, the Aegis romance, but that seems like I said before, that seems like a laziness thing rather than like, oh, we should let you date the girls if you're a girl. I would really like to date Saori. Anyway, I'm really excited for Persona 4 and 5. I like Persona 4 a lot better than this game. I mean, not the social links. The social links in the female version are probably my favorite in, like, out of all the Neo Persona games. But overall, I definitely like Persona 4 and 5 better. 5? We're gonna be fighting with 5 a lot because I have a lot of complaints about the game as well. Like, I have less complaints about this game in Persona 4, but I think I probably like 5 more overall, or maybe I like Persona 4. I don't know. It's been a while since I played them. I'd have to play them again. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my 100% Let's Play of this game. We're gonna do all the other Neo Persona games as well. So I will see you then. As for the answer, I don't think I'll be doing a Let's Play of that because I feel like I have to do FES as well, and I don't know how... Well, I mean, maybe, but not, like... Not until later. I might do it.